Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Blogging My Undies, and today I wanted to talk about birthday parties. Our birthday parties, I guess. So the V-Man and the A-Man, their birthdays are exactly 2 weeks apart, and I think it's awesome because that means they can share a birthday party for as long as they are willing, which will be for quite a while. So this saves me time, it saves me money, it saves me some sanity, but in general, it just makes more sense to have the boys' birthday parties together. So today was actually the V-Man's birthday, and he's now 6. And I don't know if he realizes what holidays and birthdays are, but I try and do a little something. Unfortunately, the Hubster was out of town at a work conference, all last night and all today. So what I tried to do to make the V-Man special, I bought carrot cake. I know, not the coolest option, but I figured by the time dinner was on the table, which was spaghetti and cheesy garlic bread, his favorite foods, I think, I wasn't going to have time to bake a cake. So I just bought like a small, 4 little portions of carrot cake with frosting, and it went really, really well. We're going to be having the boys' birthday party, joint birthday party, fairly soon, and what we've done in the past is we've just found, a community room nearby that had cheap rental price. We brought a bunch of toys, blew up some balloons, and just let the kids go at it for a couple hours while having, a buffet style, healthy foods. Usually I serve, I just have, Tupperware containers or IKEA containers full of, sliced fruit, sliced veggies with some cream cheese for dips, a really great nacho dip that seems to go well with everyone, and coffee, tea, juice, and of course, birthday cake. So this year is no different. I suppose the major difference is that I'm going to try and string up a pinata. I found an Avengers themed pinata, so the A-Man's going to be pretty stoked, I think, about this. And I think that's pretty much it for games, because it's so hard to try and explain to the A-Man, like, why he needs to participate in a game and why he can't just join whenever and quit whenever. And if he's out in the game, and his turn is up, he doesn't seem to understand the concept that he can't keep playing, which was something we've noticed at a recent birthday party that he had gone to. It was musical chairs, and he just didn't get why he couldn't just join whenever, and even though he was out, he kept trying to join back in. So usually it's just, a fairly laid back, adults chit-chatting and meeting each other session, and the kids usually are running around and jumping about, and we try and have some music playing. And for the V-Man, he'll be at overnight care, and on Sundays he needs to be picked up by a certain hour because then they close for the day. So he'll be coming from overnight care to the birthday party, so that'll be nice, and it will really hopefully tire him out as well. And last year, something that we noticed at the boys' birthday party is that he gets overwhelmed if there's a lot of people, and I can't blame him. There's usually about, we'll say, 10 to 15 children plus parents, so that can be really overwhelming, really exhausting, physically and mentally. He just needs to shut down. So what he quite often does, the V-Man tries to escape, because the door leads right to the outside in the community room that we book. So that's a bit of a problem. So what we did last time is that, we just gave him my phone. We put his favorite YouTube playlist on my phone, and he just found a sofa somewhere in the corner and just, held onto the phone and just, really focused on the phone, and that was everything for him. The difference this time around is that he now has an iPad that we got for him secondhand a while ago, and for his birthday, because I really don't know what to buy him. I mean, he has so much clothing, he doesn't need it. He really likes food, great, he doesn't play with toys, he doesn't sleep with anything special. So what I decided to do this year is, go futuristic mom, or, maybe in with the times mom, and I just downloaded Disney Cars onto his iPad, and also the movie Shrek by DreamWorks. So I put those on his iPad, and it was really helpful. You know, I let him use it yesterday during an appointment because he was able to just zone out. You know, one thing he cannot do and hates doing is waiting. He hates to wait. So having this iPad, you know, he's not addicted to it. You know, he can easily get away from it. He doesn't care because he doesn't really play games on the iPad as of right now. He just flicks through photos, and now he has these movies. And I posted a photo of him using his iPad, and a friend of mine was really surprised that he still likes to watch Cars. I mean, we're on our third copy of Cars now, the DVD, never mind this iPad version, and he hasn't watched it for about at least 6 months to a year because Disney changed the covers of their DVDs, Cars being one of them, so he absolutely refuses to watch it, despite the fact that it's the exact same trailers in the beginning. But anyway, yeah, so I guess this party will be a little bit different because we'll be bringing his iPad, which has a much bigger screen, and he's able to watch his movies on it, and he's able to block people out and just zone in, which I think is wonderful. You know, it's not easy to do, and he still manages to remain calm as long as no one tries to steal his iPad. So as long as we can keep the other kids away from him, we should be okay. That's the plan anyway. He doesn't care about singing happy birthday or blowing candles out. He more or less just sits there, you know, stuffing his face. So every photo, and I gave up on making videos of him and the A-Man maybe blowing out a candle together. You know, I've given up on that because it just doesn't seem like it's going to be happening anytime soon, which is totally okay. Maybe that's not his thing. He would much rather just stuff his face with a cupcake immediately and let all of us silly people sing a song. And that's just the way it is, and I guess that's his way of expressing what he thinks of birthday parties. He just thinks of them as giant food fests. Can't blame him. But yeah, presents and stuff. I mean, a friend asked us recently what she could get our kids, and I said, you know, our kids have so much, you really, you know, we're happy with a card. And she asked if a gift card was okay, you know, because it was just easier for her. And I said, yeah, actually, it's a great idea because the V-Man is now showing interest in paying for things, not just taking them off the shelf and putting it in a basket at the grocery store, but he's actually been asking to take my wallet out of my pocket or my bag, and he'll open it and he'll look at me with questioning eyes, which is nice, asking where's the bank card, like what do I do next? So like the incident with the positive incident with the ice cream guy, you know, and having him pay, you know, I don't have him push my PIN code because he doesn't need to know what that is, and he'd probably remember it. But right now we're just kind of focusing on basic life skills, which I'll talk about in another video. But I think a gift card is a great idea. It will teach them, you know, to make a decision on what to buy within their budget of their gift card, and then they can physically give the gift card to the cashier and go from there. So I think a gift card is a wonderful idea because honestly, I don't know what to get them either. So anyway, that's that for this video, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, bye-bye.